What is up, Pistol Nation, my friends? Back at it again with Crystalborne. We are going to take a look at the... where is it? Which one is it? This one? We are going to take a look at the showcase for Aurora, the new mythic hero that we got. And we were actually lucky enough to pull her. So if you have not already, check out my massive mythic summoning video, which was my last video where we did over 3,500 mythic crystals opening, and it was absolutely insane. We got so many mythic heroes, and Aurora being one of them. So let's dive into this showcase and see what's going on with the story. Alright, so she's going up against 1, 2, 3, 4, Jesus. She's going up against all these waves by herself. So let's see what happens. Alright, we got the narrator talking. After suffering a humiliating defeat in the lair of the Iron Draconis, Wolf and a small band of marauders flee into the surrounding woods. Gah, this is outrageous. This is unfair. Everything was going so well before this lost prince showed his face. They're talking about Baldor. We even had an iron dragon on our side. You said it, sir. And now it's dark out. Great. Alright, so let's check out her ultimate. Her ultimate is sick. Take all these characters out. Bloop. We'll slow it down. Could our luck get any worse? Why would you say that, sir? Whenever someone says, how could our luck... Uh-oh. This is a self-buff, and she takes another turn. This is a really good move. It's what makes it so strong is that she gets another turn. Like a lot of characters, they have those like buffs, but like then that ends their turn. If you have a character who has a self-buff and then they get to take another turn, like that is so strong. Like it's overpowered. It's so good. So they're just doing like 1 damage. They're barely hitting her. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. What should we do? Should we go? We just bang through this wave real quick. Bam. Hits him with the pedals. Sir, I see lights up ahead. What? I don't see anything. I'm serious, sir. We must have found our way back to camp. I really don't think. I'm so hungry. I'll race you to the mess tent. You're on. Oh, God. They're like going crazy. She is such a good mythic hero too. I really enjoy her. Super strong. Alright, we're going up against, this is the second showcase. We got some General Canes, it looks like, almost. I mean, they are blue, so it's not them specifically. Wretched fools, I still don't see any lights. Is this some kind of prank? I know you're out there, or someone is at least. So they can't even see her, I guess. She's just wrecking everyone. That's crazy. And it's the reason they can't see her is because she's all about stealth, as you can see. If Aurora has stealth, like that's her whole special thing is she benefits from the stealth ability. It's where she gets like her bonus damage and all kinds of bonus stats from being stealthed. So they can't, so the whole thing is like they can't see her, and they could just see light. Excuse me, sir. What is it, soldier? Soldier? They're just getting slaughtered because they can't see her. This is freaking hilarious. We don't even need help. We're just going in there and slaughtering everybody. Bing bang. Okay, here we go. Now we got, oh, we got the cats. We're going up against Wolf now. Who's ever out there, you don't scare me. We got Parsley. We got Mr. Cilantro, the spicy meatball cat. There we go. Go on, reveal yourselves. Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Ah, who said that? He can't see her because of the stealth. Took down the wolf. Oh, we got one more. Okay, now we're going after the generals. We got General Kane over here. Commander Wolf, we heard screaming. Where are you? Kane, he's over here. Hey there, handsome. Who said that? You look pretty tough. Think you can take me? No doubt about it. This is hilarious. Slaughtersville. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Got him. We're glad to see you're okay, Commander Wolf. You missed out on an amazing dinner, though. What happened to everyone else? Where's General Karst? B. What's that, sir? I can't hear what you're saying. He's trying to say, behind you, dummy. This is ridiculous. She is just like... It's funny. It's a very funny little story. I kind of like it. Alright, so let's get our rewards. Do. Pretty good. We still need a lot more to get that 1,000, but we already have her. So let's go take a look at this character now and see what's going on. So we're going to go over here to Aurora. For the spirits, do not take intruders lightly. In combat, Aurora specializes in weakening enemies with poison attacks, doing major damage from stealth. So as you can see, she is one hot tamale. We're going to take a look at her abilities right now. We have her level 1 first ability. This is her basic attack. 3 hits, 46% damage. If she has stealth, each hit deals 30% more damage. And if Aurora has stealth, 40% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. So this is really good. If we get it to level 5, we have 50% more damage and 50% chance to inflict stun, which is really good. Next up, we have the buff self. This one is all around amazing because you get to take another turn, so this is so good. If she has stealth, gain crit molt up for 2 turns. Gain stealth and crit up for 2. If she has stealth, gain crit. Okay, so there's like 2 different ones, but she guaranteed to gain stealth if she doesn't already have stealth, which is funny. 65% chance to grant stealth to a random ally without taunt, so that's really cool. So she's gonna help take away that single target damage. So if you don't know what stealth is, stealth just basically makes it so it's kind of like the opposite of taunt. So if your character has taunt, it forces all the other characters to attack that character. So let's say your opponent has a character who has taunt on. That means all your single target attacks have to attack the taunt character. So what stealth does is it makes it so that your opponent cannot attack that single target character who has stealth. They have to do like AoE damage to everyone in order to put damage on the stealth character. What does this look like at level 5? At level 5, we have crit molt up for 3 turns, gain stealth if you don't already have it, 100% chance to grant stealth to a random ally without taunt for 2 turns, and take another turn. So that's really good. Next up, we have her ultimate 5 hits, 51% damage, 10% damage for each stack of poison on a target. If the target is killed by this attack, increase stealth duration by 1. If target is killed by this attack, refresh this ability's cooldown and take another turn. This is absolutely sick. The fact that if you kill someone, it refreshes so you can reuse the ability. Refresh this ability's cooldown and then take another turn. So that's crazy. What does it look like at level 5? We have 5 hits for 77 damage, so a significant 26% more damage. Then we also have the 20% damage for each stack of poison, so it's going to be going up from 10 to 20 at level 5. And then what else? That's about it. Everything else looks the same. So it's just going to hit harder and does more damage. If target is killed, refresh. That's the same. But that is absolutely ridiculous that, like, if you kill somebody, it refreshes this and you can use it again and you get another turn if you have the mana. That's crazy. That's so good. Then some passive abilities have allies without stealth gain 20% speed. Allies with stealth gain 20% 24% speed. So no matter what, you're getting a big buff in the speed increase. Taunt is when a Verdant Grove ally without Taunt is attacked, 70% chance to grant stealth for 1 turn. Poison enemies have reduced attack and defense, which is really good. And then at level 5, again, it's just a lot bigger numbers, which get absolutely insane. We take another look at the second passive. This, I shouldn't say passive. This is her like leader skill. So when you go into battle, if you pick her as the captain of the team, this is her like captain ability. And these are her 2 passives. So then we have each debuffed enemy. Aurora has 10% more speed while attacking a poisoned enemy plus 10% physical attack. Take a look at her level 5. It's going to be 15% extra speed. And when attacking a poison enemy, 30% more physical attack. And then her last passive on wave start, which means at the beginning of the wave, 70% chance for her to gain stealth for 2 turns. And then we have each hit 70% chance to inflict poison for 2 turns. This is really good. If we look at the level 5, it's 100% chance for her to gain stealth, and then each hit 100% chance for poison. So what poison is just basically a damage over time effect, which is really good though. So overall, I think she is a super strong hero. I think prioritize building her. You definitely want to focus on leveling up her ultimate ability. This is so important. It's so good. It's so good. And this one too, the buff self, because if you do have the mana, figure this is 4 and this is 12. So if you have the 16 mana, you can almost hit her with like the cyclone combo, I like to call it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Cyclone has something pretty similar where he has a self buff on himself, and then it makes him, he gets to take another turn, so it like increases his critical damage or something, and then you go and you use his ultimate, which attacks everyone. So this is kind of like the Cyclone combo where you're going to want to do the buff self to increase the critical hit up and give someone stealth, or 65% chance to gain stealth, and then you're just gonna bang out your ultimate, and then if you kill someone, you're gonna get to take another turn. Which is insane. I mean, this is crazy. So these two in combination, her special and ultimate, are like very important. Her captain leader ability is pretty good if you're gonna be building her around the Verdant Grove. This is really good. Otherwise, the speed boost is pretty good. I mean, 20%, 24% is pretty good. But again, like, you're definitely going to want to do this only if you're going to have her paired with like the Verdant Grove allies, because there's other mythic heroes who have way better like legendary skills that are more generic. I mean, this is a little bit generic, but then it is a little bit like specific to a faction in a sense. But this one makes it really good though too. The poisoned enemies have reduced all attack and defense. So honestly, I mean, you could go either way. You could probably get away with using this. I mean, at level 5, 25% reducing your opponent's attack and defense if they're poisoned is a big thing. I mean, she's all around just so good. The thing about the stealth thing, one thing I want to take a look at is, as you can see, she gains a lot of buffs, and like, she wants to be stealthed all the time. So my biggest thing, like my tip is, if you do have Aurora, you don't necessarily have to worry about this bottom one. I mean, you do need the extra % chance for poison, but the whole stealth thing, if you go over to your equipment, just go to this one. So you're going to go over to, what is this? The artifacts. So you're going to go over to your artifacts and look for an artifact that has like the ability where you like gain stealth. So if you click through these, like, see this one, start of battle, gain stealth for 1 turn. This is definitely one that you want to put on Aurora. Like, you want to put gear on her that gives her stealth at the beginning, so that way you don't even have to worry about this. Like, this says at 1 wave start, 70% chance for her to gain it, which is, you know, it's not bad. But at least with putting one of these on there, like the stealth ones, wherever it was, I clicked on one of it. Where is it? This one. Like, at least you know at the beginning of the battle she's already gonna have stealth. So I highly suggest you put an artifact on her that has that special ability, because that'll help out tremendously. Other than that, there's other ones you can do, but I kind of think that gain stealth one is pretty good. It goes really good with her. Other gear that you could probably put on her, she's going to be stealthed a lot, so it's going to be harder for your opponent to necessarily hit her. So the vampire, I have the vampire gear on her. You might not want to put the vampire gear on her. You're going to mostly want to put on, let's see, gear that is going to do the most damage. So let's see, stun immunity for 2 turns. That's not too bad. I mean, but again, that's if that would be like specific for like dungeons. But you would definitely want to put on gear that's going to give her like the most damage. So you could go in and we could go to the Herald one. The Herald one's pretty good. The one that increases... no, is it? No, it's not the Herald. It's like the Crusader one. Or the Empowered Crusader. The one that gives the 20% boost to all the stats. I might have sold some of this stuff. This one, the Empowered Crusader. This would be a good gear to put on her to get that extra attack. But yeah, I think she is an amazing character. I really like her. She's so strong. Trying to level her up so far. We got her to 13 infusion. The abilities is just so hard to get the ability books. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little showcase of the one and only mythic new hero Aurora. This video was kind of long, but I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Pistol Pete signing out. Peace.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Look at my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah.